What's going on, y'all? Jordan the Maestro in the building. You know what it is. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Listen, today we're going to talk about what you should and should not be looking for when it comes to a trading course. Let's get it, y'all. Now, one of the reasons why I thought this would be a great topic to talk to you guys about, because when I was starting out as a trader, I was looking for the wrong things, going from course to course to course, and really searching for the wrong things overall, which maybe prolonged my process. And I know for me as a new trader, I was going around to this course and that course and this course and that course, and I took a lot of the courses, especially the major courses in our industry. And I do think there was a benefit to that, because at the end of the day, I learned what worked with me and I learned what did not work with me ultimately. But in doing that, I realized you can cut a lot of that short if you come in with the right expectations. So what should your expectations be when you're going and you're looking for a course or the right course to join? Let's start with the first thing. The first thing is that you should not expect this course to be the holy grail, meaning after this course, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire in 3 months. Now, I'm not going to say impossible, because anything is really possible, but you really should not be looking at the course as a holy grail, so to speak. All right. Instead, you should be looking at the course as a learning opportunity and as a means to understand a trading style that seems to kind of flow with you a little bit, seems to make sense with you a little bit, right? And learn more about this trading style. Okay. Now, from learning about this trading style and implementing that style, even when you're done with the course, you will not necessarily feel the immediate effects of that trading style. Not always, at least. Right? Sometimes it takes people months, if not years, to actually fall in line with what that trading style was teaching them all along. Okay. So yes, it can become the holy grail down the line. But initially, if you're thinking, I'm about to find the holy grail, in the minute I take this course and finish the coursework, I'm going to be an immediate profitable trader. That's the wrong mindset to have coming into any course, really. It's kind of unfair, because a part of that you're not looking at is that this person who created this strategy or created this course around this strategy took them years to understand and implement the strategy and perfect the strategy. So even though you're looking at what they're doing, you're mimicking what they're doing and copying what they're doing, trying to see what they see, it's still going to take you some time to fully adapt that in real market conditions, right? Everybody loves to backtest, but people don't understand that backtesting is nothing like trading in the live environment. Execution is always going to be a struggle point for most traders. And at the same time, when you're taking a course, when it comes to executing what you've learned in the course, that will take time also. So you don't want to come in with the mindset that it will automatically change your trading immediately, but it can change your trading down the line. For example, I've taken tons of courses throughout my trading career. I still remember the first trading course that I took. And to be very honest with you, throughout all the different courses that I took, different strategies that I learned, different types of indicators that I put on my charts at times, and different things that I put together or took pieces of this and pieces of that, ultimately what I realized is that it all came back to the very first strategy that I learned. The very first strategy is still the most dominant strategy that I am implementing in my current strategy. Now, obviously, along the way, I've picked up little things here and there from different strategies that I made my own, but the core of my strategy started from what I learned 4 years ago. And sometimes it can be like that because it takes a while to actually implement that into knowledge, into execution, into consistency. And this is why you need to be very, very patient with that process. This is why you want to vet whoever you're going to buy a course from. Do they really know what they're talking about? Do I have examples of their work? Showing profits is one thing, but anyone can show profits. You don't really know if it's real, if it's not real, but like their work. Have I seen them explain a chart breakdown? Have I seen analysis from this person? Do they really know what they're talking about? Those things matter before you go and you just purchase somebody's course. So now when you understand those things line up, and you purchase that person's course, now you take in all of the information, you take it in again and again if you have to, but then now the work is on your end. Which brings us to the next thing. After the course is over, even if you don't become a profitable trader, you can't go and blame the person selling the course, because they're just letting you know, this is the strategy that I used in order to become profitable. Now, it's no guarantee that you're going to use this strategy and become profitable yourself, because trading is so personal. You need to figure out what really fits for you. But this is why you need to vet out what you are paying for and be sure that this is something that could provide some kind of value to you. So once the course is over, now it's my turn to do my homework, right? At that point, the person who's teaching you, their job is done. They've taught you all of the information. Now it's your job to put it into practice each and every day. One of the major mistakes that I made when I was looking at different courses and different strategies, myself and my trading partner, we were looking at strategies at a point, and there was this strategy that really worked well with us, and we had a very high win rate with it. And the minute we took 2 losses, and those losses were big because obviously new traders, you get into a winning streak, you start to over leverage, thinking that you're getting closer and closer to becoming rich. So the minute that we took those 2 losses, we had lost so much of our capital that we just completely abandoned the strategy. We blamed the strategy. And that's what you don't want to do. And that goes into the next point, that remember, as you're going in and purchasing a course or looking for a strategy, no strategy, and I mean no strategy, is 100% accurate. There's no such thing when it comes to the trading world. Trading is about probabilities. Now, what you want is a strategy that gives you a high probability of winning more than you lose. Whether that be a high win rate strategy, so I'm winning about 80% of my trades, 75, 80% of my trades, or a high R to R strategy, meaning that I'm making 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 R to R usually when I win on these trades. May not be a high win rate, but when I win big. Those are the things you want to look for when you're looking and scouting for different courses, different strategies, etc. Right? But again, it's not going to be their fault. They're just selling you what they know. So long as they're legit, right? And they are a profitable trader, they know what they're talking about. They're going to sell you what they know. So it's up to you now to figure out, am I going to take this information that was given to me, do my due diligence, do my homework, so that I can see if this strategy can make me profitable. That's completely up to you. And then when you realize that this strategy is okay, or it's not so okay, or it's not what you want, you move on and you go for another strategy. It's okay. What you don't want to do is, to be honest, just think you're going to learn from YouTube. It's not impossible, again, but you are really making your process way longer than it needs to be. In this day and age, trading Forex does not need to be as long as it used to be. Okay, so a lot of people back in the day, they learned from YouTube, and there was no major sources, or not many sources, to really learn Forex from. But now there's so many different courses, so many different people making money in the Forex market. You can learn from their experience instead of going through making your own experiences, which may take so much more time. Okay, so yes, you do have to put some money into your learning. Who would have thought? But you're trying to learn a skill that can make you very, very wealthy if you get very, very good at it. So I think it's fair to pay for this strategy, that strategy, whatever. It could cost you a couple thousand, it could cost you even tens of thousands because you want to purchase multiple strategies. That's fine. Multiple courses, that's fine. It's what it takes to expedite you into the track that you want to be in. It is what it is. So I want each and every one of you to really just think about, before you take a course, really analyze the trader who's selling the course. Analyze what they've given away for free already. Maybe they have a YouTube page and they teach and they really break down the charts, and it's in a way that you really feel like you're starting to understand, you vibe with, or maybe you just really know they're knowledgeable on the subject and you're willing to learn so much more. And once you vetted them, Then you go and you take your course, and once the course is done and you're done with the coursework, it's up to you to now start the real work, which is the application of that information. All right, y'all. So trading is quite a journey. Not get rich quick, by no means. And we didn't touch on signals, but that's a whole different story. Don't think you're gonna get rich off signals either. You gotta do the work. You're not gonna get around the work. The work is there to be done, and only those who do the work and are consistent enough and last long enough will be the ones still remaining at the end, sitting in very, very comfortable positions. Make sure you're one of them. Be diligent, be consistent, be disciplined. And before you know it, you will be a great, great trader. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Till next time, take care.